Mortgage interest rates will go down this year. That's going to happen. That's probably going to start in Q3, Q4 of this year. Not by much, but it's going to be the start because mortgage interest rates, are going to continue to fall in 2025. The tricky part is that if interest rates go down, then that's going to cause home prices to go up. In other words, just think about it. If interest rates don't change, then nothing's going to change and the housing will stay unaffordable, right? But if interest rates go down, then home prices will inflate and then they're still going to be unaffordable. So this sounds like new home buyers are going to be screwed either way. How can this be? Does that make sense? So let me explain it to you like this. This is as simply as I can put it. When mistakes are made, there are consequences. The Federal Reserve made huge errors with monetary policy. They screwed up. And we, everyday Americans, are paying the price. That's what happened. And I understand, I get it. Millions of Americans are rooting for a housing market crash, and I don't blame them. The concept is simple. If there's a housing market crash of, let's just say 30% or more, then you're going to be able to afford to buy a home because you're going to get a better price. Very straightforward concept, right? If that's what you're thinking, you're not the only one, because according to the latest LendingTree survey, 33% of Americans say that they want the housing market to crash so that they'll be able to afford a home. But let me ask you a serious question and answer honestly. Do you think that the Federal Reserve is really going to allow a housing market crash this year in an election year? Like seriously? The Federal Reserve controls interest rates. They control the money printers. They've shot up home prices 40% since pre-pandemic, and they can keep it going. And guess what? I mean, they made their plans very clear, especially in their meeting, their SEP. They're moving towards an easier monetary policy very, very soon. Now, I want to ask you this final question. Where do you think that all of this is leading? My opinion is that I truly believe that we are moving towards a nation of renters. It's not going to be overnight, but slow and steady wins the race for big institutions. Right now, 33% of Americans are renters. In Switzerland, it's about 60%, Germany and Denmark around 50%. So I recently made a video about how large institutions, how private equity are buying up US residential homes. That's in addition to foreign investors. And that trend, they've been tracking this for the past at least 20 years. It's just been accelerating. And you know what? Honestly, if there's a housing market crash, it's them. It's the investors, it's the institutions that will benefit the most. That's the truth. So I want to conclude by saying this. People are clickbaiting about a housing market crash. They're spreading misinformation. Home affordability is at record lows. Institutions, foreign investors, they're buying up more homes than ever. I mean, what can I say? This is the world that we live in. It's a scary time to be alive, right? Please subscribe. I'm going to keep you updated on the housing market. Thank you for the support. I wish you a very nice day. Take care.